Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
And some very sad breaking news that we are just hearing here on Katz and Cosby. One of our beloved friends and colleagues and someone we adore, according to ABC7 here in New York, Ernie Anastos has passed away. This is heartbreaking. We're just getting the details. And, of course, everybody loves Ernie.
I can't believe it.
I can't either,
I talked
John.
to him a couple of days ago.
Oh, John. And he and I texted probably a few weeks ago. I love Ernie. What a wonderful human being. And this is heartbreaking news that we're just getting right
really
now.
A giant.
So
Ernie's
unexpected because he looked forever young.
Yes.
Truly did.
He looked forever young. You're absolutely right. I mean, whatever age he was, he didn't look a day over 59.
He didn't act that day over 59.
I mean, I am shocked.
I am shocked.
Shocked and upset.
And, John, here's the word that's just coming in. I adored Ernie, so we're really choked up. Ernie, who spent 11 years at WABC television, it says passes away at the age of 82.
And he spent at least 4 years here at WABC Radio.
And he loved it, John.
And he loved every day of it.
Loved every day of it. And just like you said, Ed, I mean, he was forever young. He was always the most joyous, happy person in the room. Just a great soul and just a wonderful human being.
I am shocked.
I am really shocked and really heartbroken, too. I mean, what a wonderful
and we just
soul.
got the news like
15
seconds before we went on.
Just came out, you guys. This is really heartbreaking. Of course, he worked here, worked at WCBS, worked at WWOR, worked at WNYW.
And he worked at Channel 5.
Yeah, for so many years. I mean, how many people can say that he won 30 Emmy Awards and nominations? He received the prestigious Lifetime Emmy Award. And of course, talking about how most recently here at WABC Radio, part of the family and part of all of our families.
A real loss for all of us.
Huge loss.
When he was on the air, there was an even-handed approach that he gave to stories and no bias or anything like that. Just what you needed to hear, and just did it in a gracious way. It's shocking.
And also, Gov, too, he also loved good news. What I appreciate is so many times, and we're going to talk about some really rough stuff that's happening in the country today. But what I thought was always such a class act about Ernie is he always, when there was something that was good news, one of his columns was good news. And then he did the show on Good News Ernie. That was his mantra because that's who he was. He wanted to spread cheer.
Just a happy, lovely person.
Happy, lovely
gracious,
person.
Lovely person.
He always smiled.
Always,
I only
John.
saw him one time getting into an argument. We were having a party in my home with oh my God, was with Hiroshima.
Oh yes. It was I know exactly because I was at that.
You were at that.
Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono was there.
Yeah.
And what was the other famous actor?
Michael Douglas.
Douglas.
Yes.
And he got into the elevator with Michael Douglas. And Michael Douglas, he had some other problems at that time, and he was at my apartment, and Michael Douglas thought he was going to ask him a bad question. And Ernie was just being nice.
Right. Poor Ernie. And meanwhile, Ernie's I'm just asking a nice question. He was one of the most wonderful, John, kindest souls, greatest human beings. And what a huge, huge loss this is, you guys.
Just terrible.
Wow. Our thoughts and prayers, of course, with his wonderful family, too. Wonderful kids, his wife. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless, you guys. I loved Ernie. This is really a gut punch. We also have some other big news, as we were talking about today.
Breaking news, WABC.
And also, what a scary day. The big thing is what's going on in America, the threats to the homeland. So many concerns about sleeper cells and these attacks. And first, let's take it what happened in West Bloomfield, Michigan, just outside of Detroit. And Judge Weinberg, this clearly looks like an act of terrorism. Apparently, the car was registered to a naturalized U.S. citizen from Lebanon, rammed the car into a synagogue, a big synagogue there. And it looked like had some explosive devices, had an armed rifle. And thank goodness, in this case, you guys, there was a good security guard with a gun.
And there was a gun battle.
Yes.
There was a gun battle, and the security guard took him out. Security guard, according to the reports, was injured. But the troubling thing is a lot of schools have big signs up there. This is a gun-free zone. The fact of the matter is the schools should not be gun-free zones in this world that we're living in today. The security guards have to be armed, and they have to have the doors locked. They have to maintain real security. We're living in dangerous times. It's time to deal with the real world.
Yeah, and you heard what I said. A good guy with a gun took out a bad guy with a gun. Thank goodness, right?
Good argument for the Second Amendment, don't you think?
One of the, look, I love Governor Hochul. She's a very decent lady. I don't agree with all the stuff she passes. And one of the things that I don't agree with is that when the Supreme Court came out with legalized guns in the big cities, then, there's only 2,200 licenses in New York City, and she's not allowing those 2,200, which all those people are very, very well,
trained. Well trained. Yep.
And they can't carry it in churches.
Right.
They can't carry it in restaurants, and they can't carry it in Times Square. I mean, it's wrong.
And, John, you bring up a great point. Because of all times right now.
Criminals can always carry it.
And exactly. Right now, John, just as we learned in this case with the temple, you want a good person with a gun, right?
Yeah,
you want somebody
who's skilled. Church, I want to protect the parishioners because I love all the parishioners.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ed Cox, your thoughts?
The Department of Homeland Security is not funded, meanwhile. The one department that's not funded while all these terrorist incidents, and the FBI is looking at the Michigan incident as a terrorist incident, are happening around the country.
By the way, I just got a text from Kelly Anastos.
Oh, from his wife. From Ernie's wife. Oh, wow. Just shocking, John.
I wanted to share with you that Ernie passed this morning. He was hospitalized on Monday with pneumonia and seemed to be doing okay, but took a turn for the worse. We made plans with Father Nick, I guess Nick Gregory, for his funeral.
Or Father Nick with
the wake is 4:00 to 7:30 on next Monday, the 16th, at Holy Trinity Church.
Wow. And John, we thought it would be appropriate, obviously, to close tonight, not with our favorite truth, justice, and the American way, but to honor our favorite man, Ernie Anastos.
I was really shocked, I tell you.
Really shocking. The legendary New York broadcaster, one of our own, did a great podcast with us and one of the greatest men.
Ended his career with WABC Radio where he started at one time.
And we loved him, John. He was a dear friend to so many of us. And here's a tribute to the great Ernie Anastos, who we just found out passed away a little bit ago.
Ernie Anastos.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastos.
The Emmy Award-winning television anchor and beloved New York broadcaster whose career spanned nearly 5 decades has passed away at the age of 82.
You can hear my reports, Positively Ernie. It's how to make life better with positive news you can use.
Anastos was one of the most recognizable and respected voices in New York media. Over the decades, Anastos anchored evening newscasts for several major New York stations, including ABC 7, CBS 2, WWOR-TV, and Fox 5. A Hall of Fame broadcaster, Anastos earned more than 30 Emmy Awards and nominations. Ernie Anastos will be remembered not only as a towering figure in New York journalism, but as a broadcaster who believed in the power of news to educate, uplift, and unite communities.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastos.
Join us as we remember Ernie Anastos.